Chat, we have our special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing. Get up here.
Yo, Miss Smile.
My son. Did he miss you? I came in, I think he didn't even believe it was me, and then he has not left my side since I got home. Hasn't left. He's been there, bathroom, regardless of what I'm doing, he has not left my side. Like, he's literally here all day. Yeah, the WoW meta for me is over. I didn't even go to the raid yesterday. Honestly, chat, I'll be real with you guys. I came here and I sat down and I'm just in my house. My house is vacant, by the way. It's just Russell, right? And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, dude, I don't think I can keep doing this. Which is crazy. Because I've just done this for so long. Like,
wow, it's gone, baby.
Lived in this house or been around here. I've been talking to Alex, Baby No Money, and I've been talking to a lot of people, and I call my mom. And I'm talking to my mom, and my mom's like, Matt, you were so happy there. Everyone saw it. Everyone saw it. They're like,
yo.
I saw people being like, Miz, I haven't watched you in years because you've just been such a mopey bitch. But in Japan, you were happy. Like, I watched everything you did. They were obsessed. They're like, dude, they loved me. Because they could see it. They're like, yeah, like, I'm not a guy that can't fake my emotions like that. You know? Anymore. And they're like, yeah, like, dude, I watched everything you did. I could tell, look at the chat. My chat's flying right now. I was just doing streaming to do, not doing because I wanted to.
Yo, 50 months.
I think a lot of that is because I know what I can do. I'm a great IRL streamer. I know I'm good at traveling. I know what I'm good at. I know I'm better than most people at traveling in IRL. I am. I know what I'm good at. And I loved it. And you guys loved it. And I don't want to give that up. Like, I do. Okay, I'm not saying like, you know, God like IRL streamer, but I'm saying most people won't do the IRL side that I'll do because they're afraid. Or it's not their personality, you know, to go up to people, say stuff, be an idiot. But for me, it is. It's what I love to do.
Yo.
I've asked you guys so many times over the years, like, should I move? Should I travel? And a lot of times you guys would be like, no, stay in Austin, right? And I think a lot of you guys, even for Japan, when I was first going, a lot of you guys were like, hey, don't go. Don't leave yet. But I left, and I think a lot of you guys fell in love with it. Some of you guys are saying no, and I get that. But I think a lot of you guys were like, wait a minute. Don't go back. And you've never said that, ever. You've never, ever been like, oh, don't go, you know, you told me to not go back. You're like, stay in fucking Japan. Don't go home. I have a lot of trauma in this house. I walked in to this house, and it was like, I put my bag down, and all of a sudden, this is how I feel living in this, walking around this house. I feel like Metal Mario. And it's because I have trauma and stress. I'm sure a lot of you understand how that feels. It's just this how it is here. But I was in Tokyo, I didn't feel that at all. So I talked to my mom. My mom like, Mom, what do I do? What do you think? And she said, Matt, when are you going to start living your damn life? That's it. That's all she said. She said, when are you going to... I went on like a rant for like 5 minutes. She's like, when are you going to fucking live your life? Because she knows. My mom knows that like the past 5 years have been very stressful. I really just focus on making you guys entertained and work. And she's like, dude, when are you going to start living your fucking life and traveling like you've been telling me you're going to do for fucking 5 years? This is what I came to as my conclusion. I told Sinak, I said, look, I want to go back. I want to go back to Japan. I have a lot there I didn't get to do. I have a lot of things that I want to do there. I mean, even the collabs, chat. Like, dude, I'm in a 2 million view video with Rubius. Like, I mean, it's just like we got ourselves out. We're doing stuff with other people and things, you know? The hardest part is Chompy. Me bringing him across the country, across the world, he's just gonna be stressed. I don't know if it's worth, man. I'm gonna figure it out. Whatever it is, I'm gonna go anyway. You know, if he's with Mary for 2 months, hopefully he doesn't become an alcoholic. But you have no idea what regular life is like in Japan. You're acting like I want to move there. I want to go there for just another 2 or 3 months. That's it. I'm not trying to move there. I want to go to Japan, live there for a few months, and then come home, and then travel somewhere else where it's like, where do we go? I was at a party last night for Simply, and someone recommended me. They're like, dude, you know what you should do afterwards? You take a dart and you throw it at a board, and wherever it lands, you have to go. You come home, do that, you go to that place. You have to go. Like, honestly, that sounds like really fucking fun. Middle of the ocean, probably, but we have to go. I have to go to the middle of the ocean. At least take Pokey. I'm all right. I would take Pookie. I would take Chompy. I'm thinking about going back to Japan in 2 weeks. I think I have Melee fight on the March 1st. My parents want to come out and see me.
Less than 3.
I want to go back. I want to go do what we were doing. I have so much content that I didn't get to do that I want to plan out. Like, there's so much stuff. Baby No Money's going to Japan, so we'll chill with him. Everyone's going to Japan in the next few weeks. We can do the 100 Nugget Challenge in Japan. No, we gotta do the 100 Nugget Challenge at some point, boys. That's too easy. We gotta farm the easy ones. And look, I know a lot of my community is very anti-OTK, or they're very anti the people here, and don't. It's not about OTK. This is something I've wanted to do for years, chat. It has nothing to do with the people or anything. It's just, honestly, it's just Austin. I don't really like Austin. It's very boring. Why'd you move here? Soda poppin'. And it was the right move. Don't get me wrong. I liked being here for like 4 or 5 years, but when I would say like maybe a year or two ago, it just got like, man, I don't have really much to do. And I want to travel. So let's travel, chat. So that's the plan is Chompy, I think, is going to stay with Mary Baby. At least for the next 2 months. And then I think we go back in like 2 weeks. And Bunky. Yeah, Bunky's going to go too. If people want to come, great. If they don't want to come, sure. Everyone's invited. We'll listen to Fetty Wap on the JBL. And let's make good streams. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, IRL's expensive. What I do is expensive. But it's not about the money for me at this point. I want to make something that we're all proud of. I want to make something that we're all like, yeah, like this is good shit. Dude, that chat, that kid stream changed my life. I can't even pretend it didn't. It changed my life. I never wanted kids. You always knew I was trolling where I'm like, oh, well, I can't have kids. I don't want kids. I'm going to be honest. I still think, someone said this on Livestream Fails, that it's so true. If Miz has a daughter, he's going to baby her and treat her like gold. If he has a son, he's going to be a murderer. And it's true. That is completely true. My kid's going to either be a murderer or the sweetest angel you'll ever see. Because I'm going to make my kid into a murderer because it's content. If it's a boy, I'm going to use him for content. If it's a girl, I would never let you guys even see her. I got to go back for them.